Hello there App Spy viewers, my name's Peter and I've got a hands-on preview for you. This time it's with Baffles Classic Puzzles from Baffles the Fox. Now this is coming out on the 23rd of July on iOS and Android. I'm in the menu at the moment, looking through which of these little puzzles that I want to do. And you can see there's lots and lots of different little games in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of the first ones. Let's go with elephant, shall we? So I'm going to tap play, and we just need to make the elephant run. But before we find out how to make the elephant run, we can hit the history button. The elephant puzzle was invented by Sam Lloyd in the 1850s when he was just a child. It would go on to become the most remarkable puzzle inventor who ever lived, and a unique genius. And then the game tells you even more about Sam Lloyd and what Sam Lloyd was all about. So then you move on to the puzzle itself and you try and figure out how to make the elephant run, and the answer of course is that you swap those two over. Very clever, very smart, very neat. And it's a classic puzzle, and then you can move on to the next one. You win chickens for each one that you complete, and you can unlock new puzzles along the way doing that. So now what we need to do is move the captain on the red disc to the front of the submarine. It's another classic, well, it's one of these classic little things here. So let's go ahead and move all of these up, move these out of the way, and how do we do this? So there we are, managed to do that, and let's go ahead and move these along as well. There we are. Get up there. There we are. He's getting up there. And we move him there, 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 and then we move him there, and there we are. And it takes off. So Baffles Classic Puzzles is this little celebration of lots and lots of different types of puzzles and how they came to be. And for me, that makes this minigame collection really interesting. The games themselves are absolutely fine. You know, they play out just fine. Everything moves and responds quickly enough. This gyroscope based game where we need to take the ball here and move it along the maze like so is fine. Like, it works with the gyroscope sensors. It's not the most interesting gyroscope game you've played, but it's also nowhere near the worst either. But it's also based on an original game, you know, a classic game. This is the layout of the marble puzzle game that prisoners will have, people in the soldiers, you know, soldiers who were in the trenches will have got during one of the World Wars. I think it was it World War I, World War II? One of them. And there we are. You know, so you're actually playing a classic puzzle. It's a digital way of experiencing a history within ludology. You know, the study of games. There is, you know, games are old. They've been around for years and years and years and years and years. We've been making games since we've been making fire, and this is a really neat little way of studying that. I think this is really cool. Basically, I think this is really cool as an exercise in history, sort of being transported into a digital way of doing things. Oh, I managed to fail it and get down there. Never mind, that's not too bad. But the history stuff, it really does, you know, the extra sort of added elements, you know, of here's the history of what the game is, and you know, this is what you can expect from it, and how it all moves on, and the fact that, you know, you're unlocking everything as you go. I find it just absolutely fascinating. I think it is really fascinating. So that is Baffles Classic Puzzles from Baffles the Fox. Oh no, we got it wrong, the chicken at the lettuce. Oh my goodness. It's coming out on iOS and Android on the 23rd of July. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments.